Sirens have reportedly been heard near Israel's secretive Dimona nuclear site. That's as Israeli Defense Forces claim a surface-to-air missile was launched from Syria. RT's Paula Sleer has the details.
Well, in the early hours of this morning, sirens sounded throughout the south of Israel, not far from Dimona. We have heard from eyewitnesses that explosions occurred, shaking houses, and some of them were heard as far afield as Jerusalem. Now, there is video circulating. As of yet, it's unconfirmed, reportedly showing the moment that the Israeli Defense Force systems intercepted a missile coming from Syria. The Israeli army has issued a statement in which it has said that these sirens were activated in a surface-to-air missile that was fired from Syrian territory towards Israeli Air Force jets. It was a counterattack following an earlier attack by these Israeli jets on Syrian territory. And we have heard from the Syrian state media confirming that their air defense systems were activated after Israeli jets reportedly targeted an area in the countryside of Damascus, also in the early hours of this morning. There were 4 soldiers who were injured. There was some material damage, but that most of the Israeli missiles were intercepted. There is speculation as to whether or not the Dimona facility was the target of at least one of these missiles. Now, Israel's official nuclear policy is nuclear ambiguity. In other words, it has never confirmed that it has nuclear weapons, and it has never denied it. It's just left it as an open-ended question. What's interesting about what happened this morning is that we're hearing from the IDF that they were carrying out strikes over Syria. And normally the Israelis are very quiet when they do such operations. However, in recent months, we have heard the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu boasting about hundreds of Israeli strikes being carried out in Syria against jihadist militant targets. Israel is, of course, concerned and trying to stop the growing Iranian presence in its neighboring country across its northern border in Syria.